Go.
5 children out of every child that dies a day are victims of child abuse. Children are losing their lives at an enormous rate, and child abuse is on the rise. It is my job as well as yours to come together and put a stop to child abuse and to protect our children. Now, it is important to know what child abuse is, how to report child abuse, and what happens when you do not report child abuse. According to the federal law, neglect is a form of child abuse. And this is when a parent or caregiver fails to provide physical, medical, education, and emotional needs to a child. Or is when they fail to provide a safe living environment, clothes, ensure that the child attends school, and all the child's medical needs are met. Then we have our certain type of child abuses, such as physical abuse, and this is where a non-accidental injury is done to a child. And then we have mental and emotional, and this is where a parent talks down on a child, such as calling them stupid or anything to lower their self-esteem. And then we have sexual abuse, and this is where a parent or a caregiver touches a child in an inappropriate way, or make a child look at pornographic videos, pornographic photos, or make a child even act out sexually on a stuffed animal or any object. And a lot of people fail to realize that substance abuse is a form of child abuse also. Having harmful drugs around the child, such as selling drugs out of the house, making the child do drugs, or even doing drugs in front of the child, is a form of abuse. Now, a lot of people find it very scary to report child abuse, and this is why so many cases of child abuse goes unreported. But there are many ways to keep yourself anonymous. Every state has a system in place where you could call or even go online to make a report about a child being abused. And it's a 24/7 reporting system. So let's say you go to bed at 9 o'clock and it's weighing heavy on your mind and you might not even want to report. Well, you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, like, I just can't live with this. You can go and make a report. And you can go online where nobody has to hear your voice. Now, in order to report, you have to know the child's address and know information about the child so that the CPS workers could come out and conduct their investigation and get the child out of the harmful situation as soon as possible. Now, when child abuse goes unreported, there are several things that can happen, but the worst thing of all is that a child could end up losing its life. Also, there are long-term effects such as the child having problems forming relationships in the future, eating disorders, or even having turned into drugs to cope with their problems, or some even turn out to be abusers themselves. A fact from child abuse going unreported is that most prostitutes reported that they had been sexually abused by 3 perpetrators during their childhood. Child abuse is still happening at an enormous rise, and it has yet to slow down. Now that you know that 5 children die daily due to child abuse, it is your job to come together and put a stop to child abuse. It is very easy to report, even though it is scary. You can make yourself anonymous. You can go online so that you don't even have to talk to nobody. Just go make a report to get the child out of a harmful situation. By doing so, we are helping the rates of child abuse become lower, and we are saving our children's lives. Thank you.